Move on to questions. My first question is, Mr. Bond, how should I find a wife? You know, I could tell that this was written by a young man. The handwriting is terrible. My counsel to you young men looking for wives would be to get counsel from people who love you and whom you trust. A wonderful, wonderful story from when I was wanting a wife that comes to mind. I asked my mom to find me one. So she set me up with this girl, and I was writing to her on a regular basis. And I thought to write her a poem. And I remember this like it was yesterday. I wrote to her, "Behold, how lovely are thine eyes. On thee, my heart does dote. New rays from my tongue fly. Dream I of my perfect dote." And I showed it to my mother before I sent it, and she said, "Douglas, that's a beautiful poem, but how is she going to know that you wrote it?" And I said, "Mother, it has my name on it."
I wouldn't recommend you having your mother advocate for you on things like these.
It worked well enough for me. Robin Williams? No, Neil.
Dr. Clarey, you have mentioned KJV several times. What does that even stand for? Well, everyone should know what this means in the expression, but my colleagues and I like to refer to it as the killing Jurassic version, which of course leads me to my shameless plug, where you can learn more about this. It's all about it. It's only $40.
Mr. Backus, can you please pronounce that long word again? Well, I should be able. I've practiced it many times before I come. Press the sugar, mother, press the go the I'm not going to call you out on that. I love this song.
Dr. Stewart, how many people does it take to change a flickering light bulb? Well, it depends. Whether you're Protestant or Catholic. Oh, and by the way, thank you for changing out that light bulb.
This is always better. How would you represent thankfulness as a leader? Well, let me start with the story. There was a retired businessman who was asked to speak at a special conference.
he demonstrated a thankful attitude every time he spoke. He would say things, I would like to thank Dr. and Mrs. Bailey. And that would bring me to Mrs. Nancy Richardson. And that reminds me, at the Milligan staff, including those that cut the grass, I would like to thank John, Josh, and Judah for attending the conference. And that brings me to being thankful for one of my daughters, who I'm not going to mention, who has played the piano for us this week.
Mr. Ballman, how do you grow in wisdom as a young man? In the Proverbs, the Bible says that wisdom comes from having gray, hoary hair. So, for the past several years, I have been coloring my hair using various products that you yourself can get from the drugstore. Ironically enough, my present flavor is baby powder.
Dr. Clarey, why didn't Noah just move to Australia where it didn't flood? I'm actually making a revision to all of my books to conclude a lot of the research that I'm going to be doing on this topic. And it's going to make all of them the second best book ever written. It is going to take the price up to $60, which will be perfect for all you poor college students.
Those who need them. As a matter of fact.
Great. Stuart, how have you grown in self-discipline lately? Well, I've recently been limiting myself to 2 bags of chips. And another 10 chips. So I think I've been doing pretty well. It's been a struggle, but I think it's been all right. Can you describe an elephant? Even though it would make me a hero on this, I wouldn't want to share one as a pet, have one as a pet, because it would be hard to bear. So I'd like to jump in on that. You see an elephant? It's cute. That is a good statement.
An elephant is always moving, and it won't stay still, like a farm girl.
I think if I were to describe an elephant, I'd say that an elephant is long,
true only people buy. I would like to add on, behold, how lovely are thine eyes. On thee my heart does dote. New praise from my tongue flies. Dream I of my precious elephant.